हाँ भाई, सब राजी खुशी भाई, क्या हाल चाल है तुम्हारे? यो, फिट चेक ब्रो, फिट चेक। ये डोला वोला देख रहे हो भाई, थोड़ा सा तो आ रहा है। इधर से नहीं पता चलता ना, इधर से भी पता नहीं चलता, बट हियर इट सेज। सो हम बुक पढ़ रहे थे अपनी। कौन सी बुक पढ़ रहे थे? पहले सबसे पहले अपने करते हैं pose. We are trying to meditate for 4 to 5 hours. No, we are not trying to meditate. We are just trying to get to the meditation by conquering the pose for 4 to 5 hours. Because अभी हम सिर्फ आधा घंटा बैठ पाते हैं. You know, if you have to meditate, you have to sit at least in one place for 4 to 5 hours. So we are trying to conquer this pose, and the best way to do it is while playing game or while reading book. So हम बुक भी पढ़ लेते हैं साथ में और गेम भी खेल लेते हैं, तो इन घुटनों को पता नहीं चलता इनके साथ क्या हो गया है. तो इससे हमारा टाइमिंग बढ़ जाता है. तुम्हें पता होगा कि नशे करके टाइमिंग बढ़ जाता है. तो हम भी नशे कर रहे हैं गेम के, नशे कर रहे हैं बुक के, तो हमारा भी टाइमिंग बढ़ जा रहा है घुटनों का. मेरे तो घुटनों का बढ़ रहा, तुम्हारा किस चीज़ का बढ़ रहा भाई? तुम सोचो भाई, अपने को नहीं पता भाई. थोड़ी गर्मी हो गई है कमरे में मेरे बोलने के साथ ही. ना, तो एसी चलाया जाए. सॉरी गाइस, सॉरी फॉर द डिस्टर्बेंस. हम दोबारा बैठते हैं ऐसे, ठीक है? तो वी आर ट्राइंग टू सिट लाइक दिस फॉर 4 to 5 hours. अभी शायद 45 मिनट मतलब धक्का दे दे के बैठ जाता हूँ मैं, बट दैट्स फाइन. सो व्हाट वी आर डूइंग, वी आर रीडिंग अ बुक. वी आर रीडिंग ऑल काइंड ऑफ बुक, बट करंटली जो मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ वो है हाउ टू गेट ब्यूटीफुल वुमेन टू द बेड बाय द मिस्ट्री मेथड. आप कोई जज नहीं करेगा, ठीक है? यहाँ सारी बुक पढ़ी जाती है, यहाँ कोई वो नहीं है. अबे पहले चेक करने दो, आवाज़ आ रही है माइक में कि नहीं आ रही है भाई? माइक चेक, आवाज आ रही है नहीं आ रही? कोई सुन पा रहा है कि नहीं सुन पा रहा है? सन भाई रुक जाओ यार. आवाज आ रही है, आवाज आ रही है? बता बता. रुक जाओ यार. रुक गया भाई, समझ गया भाई. थैंक यू भाई, सो मच भाई. तो आवाज आ रही है अपनी. अपन कर सकते हैं दुनिया भर की बकवास. तो क्या कह रहा था मैं? अपन कह रहे थे, अपन पढ़ रहे थे बुक, बट बिफोर गोइंग टू द एजेंडा ऑफ द डे, टू कंप्लीट द टू डू लिस्ट ऑफ द डे, आई हैव टू रिमाइंड यू ऑफ 2 थिंग्स. टू लिव अ हेल्दी लाइफ यू नीड टू हैव 3 थिंग्स. तीसरी चीज़ बताने के काबिल अभी अपन नहीं है, बट तुम लोग सीखने के काबिल हो. बस 2 चीज़ें जो अभी अपन कर रहा है और अभी अपन तेरे को सिखा सकता है, वो है पहली चीज़, और पहले से भी सबसे ऊपर, क्योंकि 1 से ऊपर 0 आता है, तो 0 इज what we need to define. 0 is first come family. Before first comes family, ठीक है? सबसे पहले family. If you can't take care of your family, go somewhere else, you know? But love your family, take care of your family. If the family is not supporting you, that's a different thing. But if someone in your family loves you, you know, just tag them that he loves me, he loves me, he loves me, and love them all with all your heart, because it's very, very fucking necessary. Then second comes the first thing. Pehla sukh nirogi khaya. You need to get yourself physically fit, because without a healthy body you can't live a healthy mind. And if you don't have a healthy mind, it's not good for you, it's not good for your family, it's not good for your work, it's not good for anybody, bro. Get yourself physically fit. It's very fucking important when you're gonna learn this. कितना बोलूँगा तब समझोगे भाई? जिम जाओ, अपने नीचे पार्क में जाओ, अपने पीछू पार्क में जाओ, अपने आगू पार्क में जाओ, अपने दाएं बाएं जहाँ पार्क दिखे जाओ और दौड़ लगाओ. सो ये बात मैं तुमको हर बार सिखाने वाला हूँ, सिखाने वाला क्या, हर बार बोलने वाला हूँ. बेशर्मों की तरह बैठे मत रहो, चले जाओ. Second thing comes the education. Get yourself educated, you know? हर तरह की बुक्स पढ़ो, कोई एक तरह की बुक नहीं, 2 तरह की बुक नहीं, हर बुक पढ़ो. क्या ही दिक्कत है? You will get perspective of the world, how the world works, how the other person thinks, how, you know, different kind of people have different kind of emotions. So try to understand how the world works. It will give you a better perspective in every fucking way, brother. Like क्या बताया जाए तुम्हें, जितना समझोगे उतनी ज़्यादा दुनिया समझ में आएगी ना. तो अभी हम बुक पढ़ रहे थे द मिस्ट्री मेथड, हाउ टू गेट ब्यूटीफुल वुमन इनटू बेड. द मिस्ट्री नाम ही नहीं बताया उसने. नाम शायद हमें पता चल जाएगा कि इसने लिखी है, बट मैं इतना ध्यान देता नहीं कि बुक का टाइटल क्या है और बुक का ऑथर कौन है. बिकॉज वी नो फ्रॉम आर कल्चर, फ्रॉम द कल्चर दैट वी केम फ्रॉम, हमें नहीं पता कि वेदास उपनिषद किसने लिखे. हमें नहीं पता ना. हमें ये पता कि मतलब वेदा का बस एक वेद बोल दिया कि वेद है, मतलब कोई कुछ नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है, बस कंटेंट है. तो कंटेंट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. द थिंग दैट यू आर रीडिंग इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट देन द टॉपिक एंड द राइटर. ठीक है, ऐसा नहीं कि कोई बड़ा राइटर ही कुछ अच्छा लिख सकता है. इट्स वैसे ठीक है, बट वी डोंट गिव अ डैम अबाउट द राइटर और द टाइटल. वी जस्ट नीड द कंटेंट. हमको कंटेंट दो, हम कंटेंट के भूखे हैं. अभी इंस्टाग्राम पे तुम्हें कंटेंट ही तो दिख रहा है ना. तुम एक एक रील पे 50-50 मिलियन वो चले जाते हैं व्यूज़, बट तुम उसको फॉलो नहीं करते. ठीक है, क्योंकि तुम्हें वो कंटेंट पसंद आ रहा होता है. तुम्हें उससे मतलब नहीं वो किसने बनाया मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम. ठीक है, उसके सारे कंटेंट तुम्हें पसंद नहीं आते, बट एक चीज़ तो कंटेंट इज मैटर, बट योर रीडिंग इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट. ठंड लग रही है भाई. ओके, अब now the temperature would be as per my desire, so I can live happily in my room. फिर हम बुक पढ़ते हैं Everand. Oh, let me get my phone, brother. So it's just a perspective. देखो, अगर मैं तुम्हें कहूँ कि ज़िंदगी जियो पानी के नदी के अंदर, जैसे वो लकड़ी का कोई डंडा डाल दो तो वो पानी के बहाव के साथ बहता चला जाता है. क्या तुम ज़िंदगी ऐसे बहते मतलब ऐसे बिताना चाहते हो जैसे तुम बह गए, जैसे सूखा पत्ता टूट जाता है डाल से और वो हवा के ऊपर निर्भर रहता है कि हवा उसे कहाँ ले जा रही है. तो तुम इस चीज़ को ऐसे बोल सकते हो कि गो विद द फ्लो. ठीक है, हम लकड़ी हैं, हम नदी में गिरे, नदी हमें जहाँ ले जाएगी हम चले जाएंगे. हम सूखे पत्ते हैं, हम डाल से टूटे, हवा हमें जहाँ ले जाएगी हम चले जाएंगे. बट इट्स ऑल अबाउट साइकोलॉजी. हम इसमें और भी एक्स्ट्रा जोड़ सकते हैं. तो बातों की कमी नहीं है भाई. इसमें हम ऐसे कैसे जोड़ सकते हैं कि भाई तुम्हें नदी जान ले जा रही है तुम चले जा रहे हो, तुम्हें हवा जान ले जा रही है तुम चले जा रहे हो. तुम उस पत्थर की उस लकीर की तरह खिंच जाओ जो सदियों सदियों तक अपनी जगह पर टिकी रहे. अपनी छाप ऐसी छोड़ो कि तुम उस पत्थर पे, जैसे कोई नर्मदा नदी है ना साइड में, नर्मदा है कि कौन सी नदी है जहाँ पे शिवलिंग बने हुए हैं पत्थरों के, मतलब नदी बह रही है और पत्थरों पे बहुत सारी कार्विंग हो रखी है, वो वहीं है हज़ारों सालों से, है ना. तो क्या तुम उस पत्थर पे लकीर बन के रह जाना चाहते हो ज़िंदगी में, इस दुनिया में, उस पत्थर पे वो चरित्र नहीं, नक्षत्र क्या कहते हैं यार उसे, पत्थर पे जो तराशते हैं, नक्काशी. क्या तुम उस नक्काशी की तरह रह जाना चाहते हो जो हज़ारों सालों तक रुके, या जैसे तुम्हें पानी बहा ले जाए तुम चले जाते हो, तुम्हारा कोई अस्तित्व नहीं. तो बहुत साइकोलॉजी वर्क. ठीक है, बहुत दोनों साइकोलॉजी काम की है. गो विद द फ्लो कि दुनिया में अपना नाम छोड़ के क्या ही करोगे, तुम तो चले ही जाओगे, तुम्हारे नाम का कोई क्या अक्षर डालेगा. मे बी तुम्हारे आने वाली जनरेशन के हेल्पफुल रहेगा, बट इट्स देयर ओन ड्यूटी टू लिव देयर ओन लाइफ. इट्स नॉट योर फकिंग रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. इट इज़ बट नॉट टू दैट एक्सटेंट. ओके, सो साइकोलॉजी है भाई. तुम्हें दोनों में मज़ा आ सकता है. इट्स ऑल डिपेंड अपॉन वट काइंड ऑफ पर्सन यू आर. ये चीज़ भगवद गीता में बहुत अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन की गई है, पर मैं वो नहीं करूँगा क्योंकि अभी हम वो नहीं पढ़ रहे. अभी हम पढ़ रहे हैं हाउ टू गेट ब्यूटीफुल वुमन इनटू बेड. तो हम उसी को पढ़ेंगे. तो मैं गेम खेलने का प्रयास बाद में करूँगा. कोई ऑनलाइन है भाई, ये कौन है, चीनी है, इसके साथ मैं कभी खेला था. रिक्वेस्ट भेज रहा है क्या, पता नहीं क्या भेज रहा है. नहीं, ऑनलाइन दिखा रहा है खाली. बट अभी हम ज़्यादा टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करेंगे क्योंकि हमारा लास्ट चैप्टर बचा हुआ है, उसके भी शायद 25-24 पेज बचे हुए हैं इस बुक के. तो हम इसको करेंगे कंप्लीट. उसके बाद हम वी विल मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट बुक जिसका नाम मुझे नहीं पता है, बट मैंने सेलेक्ट की हुई है. नाम मैं बाद में देख लूँगा क्या है. तो हाउ टू गेट ब्यूटीफुल वुमन इनटू बेड, द मिस्ट्री मेथड बाय द मिस्ट्री. भाई उस ऑथर का नाम मिस्ट्री लिखा हुआ है, तो यू कांट जज मी ओवर सेइंग दैट. तो शुरू करते हैं. द C3 लोकेशन, एनी कंफर्ट बिल्डिंग लोकेशन विद इन द सेक्स लोकेशन. Not until you have built enough comfort with a woman you can jump to C3. Example of C3 location: couch in your living room, whirlpool a short distance from your bedroom or a hotel room, couch in a lobby near hotel room. Since every successful courtship will inevitably lead to the C3 location or the sex location, take effort to secure a C3 comfort building location before you even approach a woman in the meeting location. Sex location. Most meeting locations include many of those for comfort building are inappropriate setting for sexual intimacy. So participating in a mutual seduction will require jumping to a sex location. A sex location is marked primarily by its privacy. It should always be in close proximity to a C3 comfort building location so that you have only a short distance to move when the time comes. For example, your bedroom is very near your living room. The best seduction location is the one that allows you to complete control, such as the bedroom of your own apartment or house. Here's few variables. Phone calls, roommate, parents, pet, etc. can impede your success. Consider the various benefit and limitation of the following sex location: a vehicle, hotel room, a friend's living room or bedroom, a woman's bedroom, or your bedroom. Some C3 comfort building locations such as private living room may also be good sex location. If you are in such a location, you can save yourself from having to move from C3 to the sex location. Secure a sex location before approaching a woman in a meeting location. Don't leave success of your ending to chance. Moving from C3 to S1. I am in my living room with a woman showing her some short comedic home movies. We are in C3. I put on some music and light up the hookah. We share smoking. We share smoking it. I inhale the smoke from the pipe and then exhale into her mouth. We do this several times. Sharing intimacy by holding each other and kissing. We now progress from kissing into foreplay. We both aroused as I take her by hand and lead her into my bedroom. Hand her a box of matches and say, "Here's light the candles where I find the incense." Then I say, "Can you close the blind for us? I'm going to wash up." A minute later I return, "Why don't you go wash up while I light the incense?" I say to her, pointing out where the bathroom is. Building the seduction scene together in this way is similar to the way long-term couples regularly do it. Such ritualistic behavior is familiar and comfortable. Caveat: do not make this move until you have properly qualified and built comfort with her. If you do, it will activate her anti-slut defense, cause her to get buyer's remorse, or do both. Further complimenting matters. If the window of opportunity opens and you miss it, don't expect it to open twice for the same bird. It seldom does. For example, she may go home and backward rationalize all the reason that it didn't happen. In the interest of practice and rapid improvement, when in doubt, attempt to escalate. Even if you are wrong, it will still improve your calibration. Last minute resistance. Every woman has hardwired into her head a behavioral circuit that works to protect her from getting pregnant by a man who has no intention of sticking around to help raise the child. The resistance behavior this emotion circuit elicits right before first time sex is called last minute resistance. It is your job to ease her through the comfortable emotion should it arise. Having sex carries a much larger risk and investment for a woman than it does for a man from an evolutionary perspective. Last minute resistance is her last line of defense before the point of no return. Threshold may differ from to person, and a woman of man she is about to sleep with. and the other circumstance. Here are some common trigger points: kissing, touching breast, top removal, bra removal, pant removal, panties removal, fingering, oral sex, or giving or receiving. Okay? Overcoming last minute resistance. You have hijacked my brain. Your romantic interest may not feel qualified enough for you. She may believe that if she give it up too easily, you will simply move on forward. This is why it's so important in A3 that she feels her comfort are succeeding and that she is winning you over. If this is missing, girls will freak out just prior to sex and say, "Why me? Why do you like me?" Or "I don't even know you." And if you say, "Baby, I just can't stop thinking about you," this would inoculate against her LMR, but only if it were said hours earlier instead to say that while in the bed with her and you could be lying to get her submit to you. Instead, repeatedly conveyed to her throughout the 3 comfort phase that your brain has been hijacked, that you can't help but think of her constantly, and that the feeling is growing stronger and stronger. Don't creep her out and stalk her. Just tell her she's on your mind more often than you thought possible. It could concern you a bit. We should stop. The primary technique in LMR arsenal is token resistance, usually verbal in nature, while the physical simultaneously continues to escalate. She may say, "Baby, we should slow this down. What is the purpose of this?" The ideal scenario involves growing sexual tension, then at some point trigger a loss of all control, therefore accountability. She cannot help but be nervously taken. It's not her fault. A force overtook her utterly beyond her control, the force of nature. The token resistance is necessary to make that feel real. If you don't resist, she will. Notice that if she gives token resistance, the best response is to just agree with her and even echo it. If you disagree, you're only giving her something to push against. Don't give her traction by way of disagreement. If you are undressing her and she says, "We should stop," just agree with her and then keep going. "I know, baby," I know, baby, you reply as you continue to undress her. "We should stop." Play a solid game. Her emotional circuitry is designed to select for a high value man whom she trusts and with whom she pair bonds. If your game is tight, last minute resistance will be greatly reduced as an issue, so examine your basic game. Are you a healthy, ambitious, socially comfortable person? Do you convey a lack of neediness at all time? Have you otherwise demonstrated value via pre-selection, the leader of men's switch and emotion and so on? Has she chased and otherwise invested in the interaction? Have you been compliance testing? Do you have Kino escalation and compliance? Have you built comfort and trust and sense of connection over 7 hours and several venues changed? Did you use the jealousy plot so she is sure she wants you? Freeze out. If last minute resistance seems insurmountable, do a freeze out. Turn on the light, snuff out the candle, check your email, head to kitchen to make sandwich, or pull out a checkerboard and challenge her to a game. The power of this is in sincere delivery. If you were sulking or angry, that would show that you are affected. Just act as if your arousal circuitry has simply been shut off. She will feel the sense of loss and she will allow herself to raise her LMR threshold level. Having sex with a woman for the first time is what you have been waiting for. The culmination of your effort, the payoff your Venusian art mastery, to use the martial art analog from chapter 3. Bruce Lee trained for a reason. Eventually it was time to get in the ring, yet going to bed is more than just a successful conclusion to courtship. That is the hallmark of the mystery method. Seduction also opens a new door to the beginning of the next phase of your relationship with a woman. The focus during your first sexual encounter should be on making her comfortable, having fun and playing and taking your connection to a higher level. Unless the two of you share a mutually agreed upon interest, save the freaky stuff for later. When you are slowly undressing her for the first time, whisper in her ear how beautiful she looks bathed in candlelight. Don't ask if she into sex or if you can tie her up to the bedpost. During that first encounter, definitely keep the whips and chains in your toy box. Practicing safe sex is always incredibly important, but particularly so during your first encounter with a woman. Be sure to use protection for your sake and hers. Being irresponsible during an initial sexual encounter is hardly a prescription for building mutual trust. What's more, if you are irregular and acquire a communicable disease in the process, your gaming will be severely curtailed. That's the best case scenario, too. Needless to say, unprotected partners can even put each other's life in jeopardy. Nothing is worth that risk. Be careful choosing your target in the field and then confirming the validity of your choice through the attraction. Comfort building seduction phase. You have selected a woman of such beauty quality that you will want to have sex with her many times. In chapter 1 I mentioned Wilt Campbell's scoring record. No, not 100 points in one game, but 20,000 in his bed. Later in life, however, he famously said that he would have preferred sleeping with one woman 20,000 times, yet it was probably bullshit, but it does give you the sense that even prodigious Venusian artists like Wilt the Slit ultimately understood that at some level sexual fulfillment involves more than fucking someone once. There is also the high that comes from getting a phone message from a woman telling you what a wonderful time she had, and not to mention the feeling that comes from subsequent encounters that feel even more erotic than the first one because you are both more comfortable with each other. If you have sex with the woman only once and disappear when she wants you to stay in her life in some capacity, a protection circuit in her head will punish her, sometimes severely, for compromising her chance of survival and replication. I have been told that it feels to a woman as if something very important has been stolen from her. It's unethical to subject anyone to such painful and regretful feeling. Review. It usually takes 4 to 10 hours of comfort building before a woman is ready to have sex. This is known as the 7-hour rule. Kissing is comfort builder. Through practice, it is possible to isolate and kiss girl consistently within 20 minutes of opening set. The C2 location in any comfort building location separate from the meeting location and the sex location. Going from one comfort location to another is called jumping. There are 2 ways to jump: the bounce and the time bridge. Bouncing is the act of leaving the venue and going to another one at the same time. If you bounce, get her number first. That way you won't appear to be settling for a number later if the bounce doesn't work out. The time bridge is an agreement to see each other at a later date. This is an optional move in your game that you play only if you cannot follow the standard game plan of bouncing her for food and eventually sex. Having solid game is more important than getting numbers. Solid game makes solid number. It is important to be practicing your game and getting lost of phone numbers. When you have 5 or 10 to call, you are much less likely to worry about fucking it up. No single number ever becomes the important to you, which is exactly the right attitude. After you get a phone number, stay and talk for a few minutes. Get in the habit of going through your numbers and calling girls up just to chat or invite them to whatever fun activity you are currently doing. Many girls will flake when you call them. It's no big deal. Just keep working on your game and keep up on your calling rotation. The game is combination of skill and luck. Both are greatly increased by playing the numbers. If you are getting number but not sex, it's useful to practice dating in structured way. Design a date plan that you can repeat over and over for the practice. Build the most useful logistic into the date. Design in 7 hours. Design in the venue change. Design it so she end up at your place. The C3 location at any comfort building location within the sex location, such as your living room or jacuzzi. A sex location is marked primarily by its privacy and should be in a close proximity to a C3 location. Usually this is your bedroom. भाई जैगी भाई आ गए भाई हमारे कमरे में. जैगी का घूमने का हो गया है टाइम. भाई छोटू को बुलाऊं. छोटू नहीं, शायद दूर है तो मैं चिल्लाने नहीं वाला फिलहाल. पाची घूमी करनी है. घुमा लाएगा तेरे को. रुक जा, गुस्सा मत कर. सॉरी फॉर द डिस्टर्बेंस. छोटू को बोल के आया घुमा दे इसको. मैं घुमाता हूँ वैसे तो, बट आज मैं इस टाइम पे बुक पढ़ने बैठ गया तो मैं नहीं घुमा सकता फिलहाल. तो आज उसकी छुट्टी है, वो घुमा सकता है. क्या दिक्कत है? तो यहाँ आ जा भाई. तो हम कहाँ थे? हम होंगे यहाँ. The C3 location is any comfort building location within the sex location, such as your living room or jacuzzi. A sex location is marked primarily by its privacy and should be in a close proximity to a C3 location. Usually this is your bedroom. Once you go from C3 into S1, foreplay, you have crossed the point of no return. She will get buyer's remorse if you do this too soon. Before enough comfort has been built. Last minute resistance is a fear that women experience just prior to having sex, similar to the way that men experience approach anxiety. It is your responsibility to ease her through this. Often last time resistance is greatly increased as a result of weakness in your game. By improving your game, you also reduce last minute resistance as an issue. Other technique for combating last minute resistance are token resistance, playing solid game, and persistence freeze out. So we have completed the book, guys. Now comes the conclusion. So conclusion, we are not going to read the conclusion, are we? Are we? Conclusion says, go forth and conquer. Thanks for joining me on this journey on becoming a pickup artist. Having read this book, you are now armed with yourself. हाँ ठीक है. फिर है letter from a mystery. This book will change your life. The mystery method has already helped thousands of men and women. Thousands of men around the world, not the women obviously. Maybe the women too. फिर ग्लोसरी कहते हैं ना, इसे बचपन में बनाते थे ग्लोसरी. पता नहीं यार, स्कूल में बनाते थे ग्लोसरी. अब तो पता भी नहीं क्या होता है ग्लोसरी. भूल गया बचपन में क्या होता था. डिक्शनरी को ही कहते हैं शायद ग्लोसरी. तो ग्लोसरी है तो हमने कर दी है अपनी बुक कंप्लीट, द मिस्ट्री मेथड, हाउ टू गेट ब्यूटीफुल वुमेन इनटू बेड बाय द मिस्ट्री। अब हम अपनी एक नई बुक स्टार्ट करेंगे इसके बाद, द हिस्ट्री ऑफ संस्कृत लैंग्वेज। मुझे इंटरेस्टिंग लगी ये बुक, तो हम पढ़ेंगे इसको, बट लेट्स ट्राई। इधर है, मेरे कमरे में बैठा है, तो हम इसे पढ़ेंगे नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। हम स्टार्ट करेंगे वन ऑफ माय फेवरेट बुक। मजाक कर रहा हूँ, मैंने अभी तक पढ़ी नहीं, तो हाउ कैन आई से इट्स माय फेवरेट बुक गाइस, यू कैन बी दिस डम। सो वी गोना रीड दिस, बट इस बुक में हमने काफ़ी कुछ सीखा। आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू टेल यू हमने क्या सीखा, बिकॉज यू हैव टू लर्न इट बाय योरसेल्फ बाय रीडिंग इट और लिसनिंग टू माय वीडियोस। सो फिलहाल हम खेलेंगे गेम Resurgence Casual. Find a match. Find a mission. Find a mission. Don't find me a match. I'm done with the matches, bro. शाम हो गई है, बच्चे बाहर खेलने आ गए हैं, छोटे छोटे बच्चे। हम भी खेलते थे कभी ऐसे। अभी हमारे पास खेलने के लिए नहीं, अभी हमारे पास हमारी प्रायोरिटी चेंज हो गई है। देख, वैसे वो लड़कियां हैं छोटी छोटी, बट मैं लड़कों को इमेजिन कर रहा हूँ जैसे बचपन में, जैसे छोटे छोटे बच्चे ना, तीन लड़कियां साइकिल पे खड़े के, मतलब साइकिल चला रही होंगी, साइकिल चलाना सीखा होगा उन्होंने, बातें कर रही है। तो बचपन में हम भी ऐसे खड़े होते थे साइकिल लेके और गप्पे मार रहे होते थे। तो दैट इज गुड, दैट इज गुड, दैट इज गुड। अभी तो अपन ऐसा कुछ नहीं करते, अभी तो कोई साइकिल चलाने कोई राजी नहीं है। बट जब हम छोटे बच्चे थे हम भी साइकिल चलाते थे गाइस। We're gonna play Call of Duty Warzone.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment.
Check weapons and gear, guys. Check weapon and gear. तू तो मेरा ही दोस्त है, तुझे क्यों मार रहा था भाई मैं? सॉरी भाई, सॉरी। मर ही नहीं रहा भाई, अब तो वैसे भी नहीं मरने वाला। Yeah, helicopter, helicopter. Here comes the helicopter, guys.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Taking effective fire! Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
चलो उस तरफ ज़्यादा न जाना ठीक रहेगा।
Enemy UAV is online. Enemy soldier incoming. Your squad is down. Stay alive to bring them back. Your squad mates back on station. Good reloading!
फक हाँ इतना आसानी से तो नहीं देगा भाई Back in the fight.
Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done. Your squad made it to the safe zone. You're losing ground. Changing mags! Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting. Enemy dropping into the AO. You have reinforcements inbound.
Fuck.
You've got a loadout drop inbound. Got myself up! I'm reloading! Grenade! Target down. Marking the rest of them.
I saw the light there.
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
Shit. अब नहीं है सेल्फ रिवाइविंग किट हमारे पास और कोई साथी भी नहीं है हमारा अच्छा इसने ऊपर से मारा मुझे लग ही रहा था बढ़िया है भाई लॉन्डे का एम बढ़िया था
Go get after it. Enemy soldier incoming. Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done. Enemy UAV overhead.
Shit.
Gas moving.
Weaver requesting UAV tasking. Armor's on.
ये ट्रिक सीखनी है मुझे ऐसे एक बिल्डिंग से दूसरी बिल्डिंग पे कूद के ना
Stay alive. Back in the fight.
You're redeploying. You have reinforcements inbound. It's down to 10. Win this thing. We've got 10 squads active in the field. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Fuck. Shit.
Fire sale is active. Buy station prices are adjusted.
I'm back on station.
We've got 10 squads active in the field. Get ready. Resurgence window is about to close.
Fuck यार, reload करना चाहिए था. Almost मार दिया था, almost. Almost मार दिया था यार. Reload कर लेना चाहिए था मुझे उस टाइम पे. कोई नहीं, कोई नहीं, कोई नहीं. We will learn. We will learn.
Safe zone. Leave no one behind.
Back in the fight! Taking effect!
Shit, brother.
Your armor's gone.
Fire failed.
Stop, drop,
Prices are back to
and
normal.
splat.
We're coming down. We're coming down.
I'm back
Get
on
ready.
station!
You're redeploying. Enemy soldier incoming. Resurgence has been deactivated. This is the end game. Stand to you, soldier. Stay sharp.
Reloading! That was close.
Only 4 remain. Finish the job. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. 5 squads still operational in the AO. You're in the top 3. Don't let up now. Squad's in the safe zone.
Watch your fire!
Gas closing in.
Changing mag. Changing mags!
Head to the safe zone. Gas is inbound. Only 2 left.
I'm hit!
Fuck.
In the war zone, stay alert. Next time we'll take that victory. Defeat is only a mindset. Keep pushing.
हम जीते हैं कि हारे हैं? हुआ क्या ये? ओह, तो हम लोग हारे हैं। 5 किल करे बस हमने, किसी ने 5 करे, मैंने भी 5 करे। सो लेट्स प्ले अगेन, बट पहले अपन करके आते हैं सुसु। सो आई एम प्लेइंग इट अगेन।
Enemy dropping into the AO. We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up and stand by. All stations green light. We're deploying to the war zone. Resurgence. Survive and your team will redeploy.
यार ये गेम इतनी जल्दी भी शुरू हो जाता है। कोई बात नहीं, वी आर बैक। आई डोंट नो, थोड़ा टाइम तो देना चाहिए नहीं इसे यार। अपन सुसु करके आ गया, तुमने गेम खेल के स्टार्ट करके भी इतनी जल्दी। You said weapons free.
Vulnerable buy station detected. Proceed to the buy station before time runs out to receive a discounted item. Enemy soldier incoming.
Check fire, homie. Popping a fresh man.
तेरी ऐसी तैसी।
I'm reloading.
भाई दबदबा बना लिया भाई लॉन्डो ने अपना।
Changing back.
Marksman rifle here.
Incoming frag.
All squad mates are in the safe zone. You've got gas moving in. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Reloading.
Marks remaining operating from that squad. Hunt them down.
Popping a fresh man.
Contract failed. What's the response from that?
Last bag.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Changing man.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Changing max.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Popping a fresh man. I'm reloading.
हाँ भाई लाडले।
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Nine men. Keep the pressure on. Your squad made it to the safe zone. You're losing
Reloading.
ground. Moving. Mark remaining operating from that squad. Hunt them down.
ओ हमारी बैटरी लो हो गई है गाइस। कंट्रोलर की रुक जाओ। Let me put the charger. गेट क्यों खोल दिया तूने आते ही? बैठ अबे बैठ रहा था भाई मैं। अच्छा थोड़ा पास बैठना पड़ेगा क्या? रुक जा अभी भी नहीं बैठ पाया मैं। सॉरी 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 फॉर द टर्बुलेंस। बट आई एम इन सेफ एरिया फिलहाल तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है.
Enemy UAV is online. Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced. Target down.
मेरी तरह था, इसने भी गन चेंज नहीं करी.
Took a round!
We've got 10 squads active in the field.
Changing mags!
The resurgence window is ending. Watch your six. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting. Your squad's in the safe zone. They've got gas moving in. Enemy soldier incoming. Remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Your squad mate's
I'm
back on
reloading.
station. Good work. Fire sale's over. Adjusting prices. You're the last one standing, soldier. Survive until your squad.
Taking effective fire!
शिट शिट शिट, नजर नहीं हटानी थी उससे.
UAV in the area. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well
Got
done.
myself up!
Enemy UAV overhead.
ओह, अब कोई और मार रहा था. फक.
Is no longer active.
Fading here!
This is
अच्छा, कोई ऊपर भी तो हो सकता था. शिट.
supply crates are restocked. Advise you to load up now. Only 10 will
8 किल, 18 किल. भाई किसी ने तो अच्छा खेला भाई. चलो गाइस, आज के लिए इतना ही. अब खेल बहुत हुआ. अभी मुझे करनी है थोड़ी शेविंग. है, शेविंग करने में टाइम लगता है. शेविंग करेंगे, फिर ऑफिस के लिए तैयार होंगे. थोड़ी एक्सरसाइज भी करना ज़रूरी है, तो आई विल डू सम एक्सरसाइज. आज जिम नहीं गया क्योंकि लेट सो के उठा. सो होपफुली आई विल डू सम एक्सरसाइज टुडे एंड देन वी विल बी रेडी टू गो टू द ऑफिस. फेक एंथुजियाज्म लग रहा है ना, फेक एनर्जी लग रही है ना भाई. फेक ही है भाई. नहीं, फेक नहीं है भाई. इट्स ऑल दैट एक कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन चल रहा है मेरे दिमाग में कि अब मुझे गेम खेलने से ज़्यादा बुक पढ़ने में मज़ा आ रहा है. और ये मैंने लाइव इसलिए शुरू करा था ताकि मैं गेम खेल सकूं. So I'm in a contradiction, I'm in a dilemma with yourself, with myself. So that's why I'm thinking, what should I do? I'm liking to play the game, reading the book more than playing the game. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. This was not supposed to happen. But कोई बात नहीं. We will see how our feelings let us do, or how we're gonna surf on these feelings. But nevertheless, we are not going to stop playing the game. We are not going to stop reading the books. So it's going to be continue until we have reached somewhere. So see you, sayonara, tata guys, bye bye. चलो भाई, मिलते हैं. राम राम, हर हर महादेव भाई. मौज मारो.